Do you guys like how much I overlined my lips today? I don't care what I look like. What I'm filming for you guys today is I'm actually filming the video that's been kind of like trending right now. It's reading your assumptions about me. So we're just gonna hop right into it. I asked you guys to send me assumptions on Instagram and I'm happy that I got as many replies as I did. So I'm just gonna start. Okay, the first one. I assume you wished you lived in a bigger city. Girl, I don't know if I wanted to live in a bigger city. I know I want to live in a different city. I don't like love where I'm at right now. I don't mind the size of it. If it was a little bit bigger, then that'd be cool. I would really like maybe around like 100,000 people. I think I'd feel comfortable with that. Or living outside of a city that is like 300,000 people, like in a smaller like suburb or something like that. I think that would be fine. Just like a little bit further away from it, because I don't physically want to live in a city as much. I just want to be next to it and then easily be able to go do stuff without getting bored. Right now, here in the city that I'm living, it's just a little bit small. It's a little bit behind the times, and I would like something that would like be relatively the same size, maybe a little bit bigger and a little bit more in the times. I assume you're a weirdo just like me, and that by default makes us friends. Hi, friend. Hi, friend. You know what? You're freaking right. Growing up with you, I noticed like we both have the same kind of like little mannerisms and quirks and like little weird things that we do, and we're both like very individualistic. It's not like we would ever, I don't know, hang out and like be really close friends and stuff like that, because like we don't know each other very well, but we know that we're like each other, and I think that's why we're friends, and we've never had a problem because we're very similar people. So, hi friend. I assume you are the sweetest bean. You're the sweetest bean. I miss you. I try to be a sweet bean. It's hard sometimes. I'm a sweet bean to the people I want to be sweet to. I assume you really happy all throughout high school. I'm guessing like you meant like you were really happy all throughout high school. I loved high school. I was good at high school. I had so much fun in high school, and then I started dating, and then it was stupid. I think I had the most fun from my freshman till about halfway through my junior year, and then things changed and people changed, and I kind of just started to like get more in my head and get more down on myself. You know what happened? My junior year, I got mono and had to get a tonsillectomy and get my tonsils and adenoids out, and I had mono at the same time, and I lost 20 to 25 pounds laying in bed for a week. My mom didn't know how to feed me. She fed me applesauce, so I lost a lot of weight. Almost died. It's okay. After my junior year, I started to get really a lot of perspective on myself and where mentally, physically, emotionally like I need to be in my life and where I want to and aspire to be. I used to be a lot more happy of a person. I'm still very happy. Don't get me wrong, but in the early parts of high school, I was a lot happier than the later parts, but thank you. I'm so happy that you thought I was happy the whole time, because my senior year, I definitely wasn't happy at all, but hindsight, I'm happy now. Everything's okay. It'll all turn out okay. I hate that I'm making like this face the entire time, and it's just because of my lipstick. I assume you're actually granola AF, but love that for you. You know what? I'm actually pretty granola. I went through like a little bit more granola stages in high school, and then when I got to college, I discovered a thing called slounging. It's like not sexy lounging, but it's like slouch wear is like kind of athletic, kind of cute, and like funky, and very, very comfortable. And that's always the type of clothing that I want to wear. I always want to be comfortable. I always want to look a little bit and cute and trendy, and I want to look like I just got out of bed at the same time. So most of the clothes that I get like high-waisted jeans, and then I'll do like little crop tops and stuff like that, or I'll tie like big fat t-shirts. I do a lot of like thrifting kind of stuff. It's like, it should be cute, but it's not quite cute because it's so loungewear, and I probably shouldn't be wearing that as like my normal day-to-day clothing when I'm doing stuff other than work, but it's true, I'm a little granola. I'm fine with that. Someone else said, I assume you belong in a bigger city, and I assume you want to get out of where you live. Yes and yes, technically, city of 100,000 or so, and I want to get out of where I live. Yes, I've always wanted to see what it's like to live in a bigger city and be around more people and stuff like that. I definitely want to get out of where I live. I do love where I live and I appreciate where I live. I've been here my entire life. I'm 20. 20 years of my life I've spent in the exact same spot. Well, sort of. I moved around in the same area and I've met the same people. I've known the same people my whole life, and I've known the same restaurants and the same stores and the same gas stations, and I just want to try something new, you know? I think that's important, and I don't want to wake up when I'm 70 and be like, my God, I didn't leave. Granted, if I have a wonderful life and I'm thankful for my life, that is all that I care about, but I'm so young. There's no reason why I can't travel and live other places to see what I end up loving, so that when I'm 70, I wake up and whether or not I have a family, I'm like, well, I moved. I assume you don't like kids. I like kids. I've never wanted kids. I never did want kids. And then I turned 20 and I met someone I would love to raise children with someday, and it's kind of softened me up to it a little bit, but I don't want kids now. I know that. I don't want kids now. I don't like other people's kids as much unless I have a personal relationship with their parent, and in that sort of sense, like I'll like their kid. I love my nephew because he's my nephew and he's also the best child that I've ever met. I think your sister looks nothing like you. I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna put a picture of my sister right here. Please tell me whether or not you think that we look alike. Nobody thinks that we look alike. Sometimes I think we look alike, sometimes I think we don't. She is beautiful, so freaking beautiful. Either way, not saying that I'm beautiful because ew. I assume that McKenna trolled my page. Dallas is actually a cat. You know what? He could be a cat if he wanted to, so suck it. There's not as many as I like. I assume you're a lesbian. I don't want to be outed on my channel, thank you very much. Obviously, I'm not dating a woman, but you do you. Assume what you want to assume. I assume that you're 4 feet and 8 inches. I'm actually almost 5'6". I always say that I'm almost 5'6" instead of saying 5'5" in some. I want to put myself out there as taller because my goal was 5'7", and I definitely am not gonna hit 5'7" anytime soon. So almost 5'6". Alright, you guys, so this was probably a really short video. I don't care, that's totally fine. I'm glad I got some content out for you guys. Be sure to tune in next week for my next video. I upload every single Thursday and I'm starting to upload on Tuesdays now consistently too. If you guys want to see my mukbangs, I actually have my last mukbang linked in the description. I've been doing mukbangs a lot more lately and they're a lot more fun to sit down and talk and, you know, hang out. And this one actually has Jagger in it too, so whoop whoop. For now, I'm gonna get going because I am freaking tired. I want to take my contacts out. Do you guys ever feel so much better when you take your contacts out, like less sleepy? Because I definitely feel that. And I'm gonna take this lipstick off because it's horrendous. I hope you guys had a great time watching my channel today. I absolutely love each and every one of you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.